Welcome to The 1% Secret, Atomic Habits Full Summary. This book isn't just about making small changes. It's about fundamentally redesigning your life for automatic, inevitable success. Have you ever felt frustrated trying to reach a big goal, only to give up after a few weeks? What if I told you that the secret to massive, life-changing results isn't making giant leaps, but making tiny, almost imperceptible changes every single day? James Clear calls this the compounding effect. Getting just 1% better each day sounds insignificant, but imagine doing that for a whole year. You wouldn't just be 365% better, you'd be nearly 37 times better. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformation. Clear argues that habits, not goals, determine your ultimate success. Everyone has goals, but only those with superior systems, the underlying processes that lead to those goals, achieve lasting results. If you focus solely on the outcome, you miss the process. Before we dive into the method, let's meet the man behind Atomic Habits, James Clear. His journey isn't one of instant genius. It's a story rooted in the powerful realization that small changes can overcome huge setbacks. As a young baseball player, Clear suffered a devastating facial injury that left him struggling for months. His recovery wasn't magical. It was a slow, deliberate process of rebuilding his life through tiny, sustainable habits. He built his credibility by living these principles, proving that even from rock bottom, incremental change is the path forward. The core philosophy of Atomic Habits is simple. Focus on the system, not the goal. If you are an athlete, the goal is to win. The system is how you practice, manage your coaches, and optimize your nutrition. When you fall in love with the process, the results take care of themselves. The highest level of behavior change is changing your identity. Most people set outcome-based goals, like I want to write a book. Clear suggests setting identity-based goals, like I want to be a writer. True change is about changing your beliefs about yourself. Instead of asking what results do I want, ask who do I want to become. When you shift your identity, your actions follow naturally. A person who believes they are a runner doesn't have to force themselves to run, they just run. Every time you perform an action, you cast a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Want to be healthier? Prove it by choosing an apple over a donut. These small wins reinforce your new identity, making the habit stickier and the transformation inevitable. Now for the actionable core of the book, the 4 laws of behavior change. If you want to build a good habit, you must make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Let's break down each one. Good habits must be visible. Use habit stacking, where you pair a new habit with an existing one. For example, after I pour my morning coffee, I will meditate for 1 minute. Also, use environment design. If you want to practice guitar more, leave the guitar stand in the middle of your living room, not hidden in the closet. We are more likely to pursue habits that are appealing. The key tool here is temptation bundling. Link an action you want to do with an action you need to do. Only allow yourself to watch your favorite show while you are on the treadmill. Also, join a culture where your desired behavior is the normal behavior, like joining a running club. The effort required matters. The 2-minute rule states that every new habit should take less than 2 minutes to perform. Read a book for 30 minutes becomes read 1 page. Focus on standardizing before optimizing. Reduce the friction for good habits and increase it for bad ones. We repeat behavior when the outcome is immediately rewarded. The cardinal rule of behavior change is, what is immediately rewarded is repeated. Implement habit tracking, like marking an X on a calendar, to give yourself a visual sense of progress and immediate satisfaction. To break a bad habit, we apply the inverse of the 4 laws. Make it invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. This is often harder than building good habits, but essential for clearing the slate. To make bad habits invisible, remove their cues from your environment. Hide the sweets. To make them unattractive, reframe the benefit of avoiding the habit. To make them difficult, add steps of friction. If you want to watch less TV, unplug it and take the batteries out of the remote. Finally, to make them unsatisfying, get an accountability partner to enforce consequences. You now have the framework for life transformation. Remember, success is not a goal to be reached, but a system to be improved. Your daily habits are your personal operating system for life. Start by deciding who you want to be, your identity. Then, use the 4 laws, make it obvious through habit stacking. Make it attractive with temptation bundling. Make it easy with the 2-minute rule. And make it satisfying with habit tracking. Simple, but revolutionary. As James Clear says, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Stop waiting for motivation. Build the system. Consistency is more important than intensity. Your trajectory is determined by your daily choices, so choose 1% better. If you are ready to apply these principles and start your own 1% journey towards success, make sure to like this video, comment your biggest takeaway from Atomic Habits below, and subscribe for more deep dives into life-changing books.